Find a comfortable sit, one where the spine feels long, and before closing your eyes, feel this moment. Observe what's around you and be prepared to stay curious throughout this practice, throughout this session that we're going to share with you, and it's an invitation. It's an invitation to stay curious, to listen to your own intelligence, the intelligence underneath your skin, to explore, mainly to feel deeply, perhaps feel in places where you usually don't go. So try to stay connected with your breath, and if you feel that you're going into places where you feel a little bit of uncomfortable feelings, use your breath to stay here with us, to stay within you, to stay in your space, in your own body. And even beyond those words, even beyond the idea of what a body is. So we've been told what this is, and we have reinforced this idea through studies and through our own thinking and observation of our existence. But what if we go beyond that and just feel? So that's just the invitation for today. So please begin to close your eyes. And feel the embrace of more like a caress of your eyelids. Feel the back of your eyes soften. And soften the back of your mouth. Your throat. And soften your shoulders and your neck. And soften your hands, whatever you have them. And feel the skin on them. Your fingertips, the back of your hand, your palms of your hands. And take a deep inhale here. And let it go out softly through the exhale. Take another deep inhale and feel it as it goes through your nose and follow it down to the sides of your pelvis. And let it spread out through your entire body and exhale as if this exhale was washing you, washing your skin. And try to stay with a deep breath. And as you continue breathing softly, bring your right hand to your left collarbone. And first, almost like you're saluting it, just place it there. Take a deep inhale. Feel the bone, and even beyond the idea of bone. And give it 5 taps or slaps. And travel with your left hand to your right collarbone. Feel it at first. And 5 taps or slaps. Bring your hands down to the top of your thighs and feel. Now either cross your arms in front of you or just go with both hands below your earlobe, right behind the corner of your jaw, and begin to tap softly there 5 times. Bring your hands down and feel. Now right hand right above your armpit, 5 taps or slaps. Travel with your left hand above your right armpit, 5 taps or slaps. If you feel like you want to go a couple more, feel free to do it. If you want to do 7 or 8, feel free to do it. Breathe. And bring your hands to the middle of your chest, your sternum. Begin to tap with your fingertips. And climb right underneath your collarbones. And come back to the center. And travel down your sternum. And go out on the sides of your ribs. Maybe even go a little bit lower. Obliques. And come back to the center. And continue the journey with one hand. Soften your belly. And stop around the middle point between your belly button and the end of your sternum. Place your hand there. Breathe. And soften your shoulders. And even as you keep your spine long, try to keep your belly soft and give it 5 taps or slaps. Deep breath. And exhale. Bring your legs in front of you. Soften your legs and feel your sitting bones touching the earth. Relax your legs. Go with both hands. Feel the place where your thighs meet your pelvis. Feel it there first. And then tap it 5 times. Now one knee at a time. Left knee first. Go behind that knee. 5 taps. Switch. Right knee behind the knee. Bring the soles of your feet together. And right below your ankle, 5 taps. Cross your legs for a moment and give yourself some space to feel. Keep breathing deep. And connect with your spine as if it's growing longer, taller. Now bring one foot in front of you, one leg. And at the top of your feet, begin to tap. Heavy hands. And begin to go to the sides of your feet. And start climbing up. As if you were exploring something underneath your skin. Something unknown to the rational mind. Something potentially known to the deepest part of you. Explore behind or underneath your thighs, on top of them, sides of your thighs. Keep going up as you get closer to your pelvis, your glutes, left glute, and keep traveling as you get closer to your ribs. Keep breathing deep and go above your chest and explore any places that your body's calling you to go for. The inner intelligence on the left side, your arm, left arm, and bring your hands down and your leg back to crossing legs, and take a deep inhale here. Feel, and a soft exhale. Other side, bring your right leg forward and begin the tapping with heavy hands on top of your feet, the sides of your feet, and begin climbing up. Keep your hands heavy. Deep breath. Your right glute. Keep traveling up. Obliques and then ribs. Maybe a little bit of on your belly. Now up your chest. Back to below the collarbone, and with the left hand tap your right hand, your right arm. And when you feel like you want to stop, do it. And if you want to continue a little bit more, go ahead and explore. Cross your legs again and soften your eyes. If you're keeping them open, try to soften your sight. Almost like you were gazing through your eyes, through your eyelids. Feel the back of your eyes soft. Prepare for a round of double breath. Take a deep inhale. And a long, soft exhale. And when you finish that exhale, begin. Halfway through, keep going with this same rhythm. Deep to the sides of the pelvis, continue. At the end of the next exhale, let it all out, and at the end of the exhale, hold it. Stay there a few minutes. Stay there a few seconds more. Take a deep inhale. And at the top of your inhale, hold the air. Sip a little bit more. A little bit more. And a little bit more, and hold. Feel the expansion in the cave of your skull. Take one more sip of breath and let it all out. Breathe naturally and feel. Take another deep inhale. And a soft exhale. Next time, try to follow it. So imagine that you're following the breath as it goes through your nose. Take a deep inhale, follow it down as it goes down to the sides of the pelvis, and keep following it as it goes up through the river of your spine, all the way up to the cave of your skull, and hold it there. Sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold the air. And visualize it as it expands through the cave of your skull and even beyond that. Hold it a few seconds more. Take one strong sip of breath and let it all out. Let it wash you. Keep breathing naturally and bring both hands on top of your knees. Take a deep inhale here, and as you inhale, begin to raise your legs, raise your knees. As they push towards the sky, your hands are pushing towards the floor. So you're finding that tension between the strength of your legs and the strength of your arms, pushing down. And begin to lean back. Bring the low belly towards the back of your heart and raise your armpits a little bit. And you can do this with the fingertips on top of your knees if you prefer, or just your hands, the palm of your hands. Lean back a little bit more until you feel that there's something catching you, something deep. Keep breathing down to the sides of the pelvis. Even as you lean back, keep the spine long and keep the front of your belly long. And take about 75% inhale and 25% exhale. Keep breathing. On 3. On 2. 1. Exhale. Come forward. Lean forward. Cross your arms in front of you. Take a deep inhale. Inflate your inner balloon and open your wings and fly. Eagle arms. Exhale. Lean forward. Feel your belly as it melts on top of your pelvis. And as you inhale, bring your low belly up towards the back of your heart. Open the wings and fly. Expand your eagle arms. Exhale. Forward. And one more time. Deep inhale. Eagle arms. Fly. Exhale, bring your hands in front of you on the floor. Feel the earth. And go forward towards all fours. And then sit on your heels. Untuck your toes. Feel your sitting bones as they pull back. Bring the low belly behind the heart. Find a little bit of a bounce here. Stay close to your heels. Keep breathing deep. Soft hands. Lean back. And as you exhale, come forward. Let the breath be the guide. So as you inhale, let your spine goes towards the ground, leaning back, but your breath is holding you. Exhale, come back forward. Let the breath be that strength, that force that holds you as you take a deep inhale. At the top of the inhale, something holds you. Exhale, come forward. One more time. Inhale. And even here, you can open your wings and fly. Long belly. Exhale, come back to all fours. Feel the ground. with the outer strength of your hands, so the pinky moon of your hands. Move the weight of your body side to side, so to the outer part of your right hand, from the outer part of your right hand to the outer part of your left hand. Find the edges. And keep the breath going deep. Soften your elbows. And bring your hands a little bit further away from your shoulders. So instead of landing right underneath them, land a little bit forward. Bring your left leg to the side, left side, a little bit further back. Bend the knee. Feel the sitting bones pulling back. Feel your legs spiraling in. So there's a spiral in your thighs going in, both thighs. Bring your sitting bones back towards your ankle, towards your heels. And take a deep inhale. Inflate the inner balloon and push with your inner balloon your spine towards the sky. And as you exhale, push it back. So keep pushing back. Sitting bones towards the heel. Take a deep inhale. Inflate the inner balloon towards the sky. Push with your right hand towards the front and with your left leg to the back. So there's a diagonal pushing in opposite directions. Take a deep inhale. Inflate. Exhale. And keep going at the rhythm of your own breath. And switch. Right leg to the side. Left hand forward. Feel the pushing diagonal in opposite directions. And let the breath be the only guide. So almost like my cues, my directions are melting. And the breath, your breath, is taking over. Your right hand is soft, barely touching the ground. Left hand is pushing forward, right leg pushing back. Bring your right knee back to the center, right leg back to the center. Keep a little bit of a sway here, side to side. Now bring your sitting bones back towards the heels one more time. Take a deep inhale, inflate the inner balloon. Push your spine towards the sky with your inner balloon and the strength of your breath. And as you exhale, separate your knees from the ground. Sitting bones back and up, downward facing dog. Before rushing into what you think a downward face is, the image that we all have of downward facing dog, before going into that, explore this. So move your hips side to side, bend your knees. Pedal your feet. On your next inhale, walk your feet forward towards your hands and fold. Even here, bend your knees and feel your sitting bones pushing up towards the sky. Feel the spiraling of your legs, spiraling in towards the center. Feel the outer edges of your feet. Follow the energy as it goes from the earth through the inseam of your legs. And on your next inhale, follow that energy again. Watch it passing through your pelvis. Visualize it passing through your pelvis all the way into your arms, and open the wings and fly. Exhale down. Inhale, inflate the inner balloon and bring your hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the side. Feel. Bend your knees a little bit more, find a little bit of a bounce here. Sitting bones back, low belly goes behind the heart. Take a deep inhale, inflate your arms up. Exhale, calm down, fold, forward fold. Take a deep inhale, open the wings and fly. Exhale, hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, inflate forward, plank. Exhale, melt to the ground. Inhale, push your sitting bones back. Exhale, gather. Bounce here. Feel the strength of your sitting bones pulling back and your outer hips strong. Take a deep inhale, open the wings and fly. Exhale, come forward with your hands, sitting bones and hips back. Take a deep inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, separate knees from the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk forward towards your hands. Exhale and fold. Even here, connect with the sitting bones pulling towards the sky. Take a deep inhale, open the wings and fly. Exhale down. Inhale, inflate the inner balloon and bring your hands up all the way up to the sky. Keep your hands up. Keep breathing deep. Find a little bit of a bounce here. Bring the weight of your body towards the left side. Take a deep inhale and lift your right leg up. Spiral your body towards the right knee, floating in front of you. So instead of moving away from it, move towards it and bend your left knee. Exhale, bring it down to the ground, arms up. Take another deep inhale and float your left leg up. Spiral your upper body towards the floating knee. Exhale down, arms up. Inhale, inflate the inner balloon and feel as if you were pulling the sky towards your chest. So instead of just flaring up your chest, try to keep something at the bottom of your sternum, anchoring towards the ground, and only the upper part of your sternum being pulled by the sky. Exhale, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your arms down. Feel. One more time, we're gonna go a little bit more flowy. So instead of faster, we're gonna try to stay with the same speed, but a little bit flowing a little bit more. So it's not a matter of speed. It's just a matter of how much can we feel and how much can we travel through those feelings and journey into something deeper. Take a deep inhale and bring your arms up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms fly. Exhale, hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and ripple forward towards your plank. Feel your hands. Feel the strength on the outer parts of your hands. Exhale, melt to the ground. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Exhale, gather the energy in front of you, hands in front of you, soft hands, sitting bones pulling back. Take a deep inhale and fly. Exhale, sitting bones back, hips back, hands on the ground. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, either jump or walk towards your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, follow the energy as it goes towards your hands. Fly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale here. Bring the left knee forward so the weight of your body towards the left side. Take a deep inhale, inflate your right leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Arms up. Take another deep inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, bring it back down, arms up. Grab the sky, take a deep inhale. Pull it down towards the chest, chest towards the sky. Exhale, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, arms down. Feel. Separate your feet a little bit more. So almost as wide as your hips or even a little bit more. Begin to bring your knees forward, sitting bones back. Low belly goes behind the heart. Bounce here. Go lower if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Keep pushing with your knees forward. Sitting bones are resisting back. Bring the weight of your body towards the left side. Lift your right leg up. As you inhale, bring it up, floating softly. So instead of being all tense, try to keep your hands soft. Floating leg up. As you exhale, bring your right leg towards the back. Land it softly and close to each other. So it's not a long lunge. It's a soft lunge. Bounce here. Even here, feel the sitting bone pulling back and the knee pulling forward. So find that tension. Keep breathing deep to the sides of the pelvis. Lean forward. Take a deep inhale. Find the tension in your arms, so don't rush yourself to open the wings. Do it slowly. Follow the earth. Follow the air as it goes all the way to the fingertips. Exhale. As you exhale, bring your hands on your chest. You can cross them in front of your chest or you can keep them there and tap twice. Lean forward. One more time. Take a deep inhale and fly. Eagle arms. One more time. Double tap. Lean forward again. Instead of just going forward, try to spiral towards your front leg, front knee. As you take a deep inhale, float your right leg up. And as you exhale, bring your right leg down. Again, vortex chair, separate your feet. Find your roots first. Find the outer strength. So there's a little bit of a cave in the inner ankles. Bounce here. Low belly goes behind the heart. Weight towards the right side. Take a deep inhale, float your left leg up. Soft hands, spiral your upper body towards your left leg, floating. And as you exhale, bring your left leg back into a short lunge. Find your roots first. So there's a spiral in here. The outer strength of your feet, right feet. Feel the right knee pushing forward, right sitting bone pushing back. Lean forward a little bit, cross your arms in front of you. Take a deep inhale. Find the tension. Connect with the low belly as it goes up. Open the wings and fly. As you exhale, Lean forward again. Spiral your upper body towards your right knee, pulling back, pulling forward. Take another deep inhale. Open the wings and fly. As you exhale, spiral your upper body towards the right knee forward. Take a deep inhale. Float the left leg up. Bend the knee that is still on the ground. The leg that is still on the ground is bent. Exhale, bring your left leg down. Feel your Tadasana. So it's a soft Tadasana, so soft knees. Close your eyes and feel.
Take a deep inhale and a soft exhale. Allow your body to sway from side to side. Then opening your eyes and letting your hips sink low again, finding back to your vortex chair. Your knees pulling forward, sitting bones go back. Push your big toes apart, connecting to the outer borders of your feet, connecting to the outer hips. Sink a little bit lower and find a soft bounce here. Draw your low belly towards the back of your heart. Begin to shift your weight into your left. Your left knee begins to pull forward, resisting with your left sitting bone. And then as you inhale, float your right leg up. Soft foot. And then begin to lean forward, letting your right leg move back into a short lunge. Finding the connection to your roots at first. Pulling your left knee forward, your left sitting bone moves in the opposite direction. Firing up your outer left hip, sinking a little bit lower. Soft hands in front of your heart. Draw your low belly towards the back of your heart, and then as you inhale, begin to inflate your right shoulder towards the back at first. And then let your elbow and your hand follow unfurling towards the back. Exhale, spiraling your upper body. Furling back, your right hand reaches towards your left knee. Closing your eyes here and feeling, connecting to the movement. As you inhale, unfurl, inflating with your breath, opening first your shoulder, your elbow, your hand. And then exhale. Coming back, twisting a little bit towards your left. One more time. Inhale, deeply felt, moving with resistance almost, unfurling your right arm. And then exhale. Bringing your upper body, spiraling it inwards towards your left. Lean forward. And then slowly begin to float your right leg up. Keeping a bent left knee. Inhale one more time, expanding through your spine. And then exhale, placing your right leg down, sinking low into your vortex chair. Finding a sway from side to side. Connecting deeper through the soles of your feet. Shifting your weight into your right side. And then as you inhale, begin to float your left knee up. Rotating your upper body towards your knee, but your eyes stay forward. Slowly begin to shift forward, bringing your left foot back, placing it very slowly onto the ground behind you. Short lunge. Finding a bent knee, both the back knee, the front knee. begin to pull your right knee forward, resisting with your right sitting bone. Pushing your right toe outwards, connecting to the outer border of your feet. Let it pull up the outside of your leg, connecting to the outer borders of your hips. Soft hands in front of you. And as you inhale deeply into the sides of your pelvis, let it inflate your left shoulder and let your arm unfurl towards the back, finding a resistance as you open. Exhale, rotating. Directing your left hand towards your right side. Waiting for your inhale to come in, and deep inhale, let it inflate you. Unfurling your shoulder first, letting the elbow and hand follow. Exhale. Closing your eyes, feeling the unfurl, feeling the movement in your bones, in your tissues. Inhale. Deep breath as you unfurl. And then exhale. Shifting your weight. Fire. Shifting your weight into your right foot. And then begin to float your left foot up. Soft foot, let the knee come up towards the sky. Exhale here, keeping length in your spine. One more inhale. And then exhale, begin to place your left foot down. Internally rotate, closing at your hips and fold. Staying here for a moment. Releasing your upper body, releasing your neck. Pushing the big toes of your feet apart. Creating a lift in your inner ankles. And as you inhale, let the energy from the earth run up the inseam of your legs and let it float you up into a halfway. Opening your wings. Exhale, fold. Stepping it back, place your hands down, downward facing dog. Wiggle through your hips. And then let your next inhale ripple you forward into plank. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Inhale, your hips shift back. And exhale, gather in, hands in front of your heart. Find a soft bounce here, find a widening of your sitting bones. The hips are pulsing back. Bring your arms up, float them up towards the sky. And staying a little bit tilted forward. And on your next inhale, you're going to grab the sky. And then as you inhale deeply, begin to pull the sky towards you, letting your collarbones and your heart inflate towards the sky, but keeping something anchored, keeping your sternum anchored. And then exhale, arms float up. One more time, inhale. With resistance, begin to pull the sky towards your heart, opening, expanding through your chest, going as deep as you feel. And then exhale, hands soften up towards the sky. Finding that resistance, resisting with your hips as your pelvis moves forwards. One more deep inhale. Begin to pull, as if you're doing a pull-up, pulling the sky towards your chest. Your pelvis resists, inflating your collarbones, finding a curl in your upper back. And then exhale. Bringing your hands in front of your chest, finding your pulse. And then begin to drop your right heart in, so your right ribs are coming deeper in towards your body, releasing your right fingertips onto the ground, right next to your right knee. Soft left arm in front of you. And as you inhale, let the arm come up, reach up, let it rest on top of your head, rainbowing the left side of your body. And as you exhale, dropping, grazing the fingertips onto the ground in front of you, moving over to the other side. So left fingertips come onto the ground on your left side. Right arm follows like an elephant trunk. reaching up above your head, finding an expansion in your right side. And following your own breath here as you let your body sway from side to side. Letting the inhale curl your ribs up towards the sky. Your armpit is reaching in an opposite direction of your hips. And as you exhale, you curl over to the other side. Deep inhales into the side of your pelvis. Taking a few breaths here to move at your own rhythm. And then when you feel ready, come back to center. Gathering your hands in front of your heart. Fly one time, so gather in and then inhale. Opening your wings, resisting with your hips. Exhale, bring the hands down onto the ground, hips go back. Let your inhale ripple you forward. Exhale brings your hips back towards your heels. Taking a few breaths, spinal rolls. Letting the breath be your guide. And then sitting back onto your heels. Bringing your legs out in front of you. Bringing your legs not as wide as you can, just a little bit wide. Bending into your left knee. Now placing your right hand on the outside of your right leg, wherever it's comfortable to you. Draw your low belly towards the back of your heart. And with an inhale, begin to lengthen your spine. Soft left hand in front of your heart. And with your right hand, begin to push into the outer borders of your hand, pushing away from you, letting your right ribs curl in towards your spine. Let this action be what moves you a little bit closer, folding towards your leg. And as the inhale comes, let the breath inflate, first opening into your left ribs, and then let it unfurl your arm. Opening the elbow, opening the wrist. And then as you exhale, keep pushing into your right outer hand. Let your right ribs come in. And let that pull of your low belly pulling towards the back of your heart draw you closer towards your right hand, leg. Inhale as you unfurl. And exhale. Drawing yourself a little bit closer towards your right leg. Closing your eyes and following your own breath. Let it inflate you open. One more deep breath to unfurl. And exhale. Releasing your hands. And switching your legs. Left hand, the outside of your left leg, connecting with the outer border of your hand. Soft right hand in front of your heart. And then as you inhale, let the breath inflate the right side of your ribs and let it travel through your arm, unfurling your elbow and your wrist. As you exhale, pushing into the borders of your left hand, let it draw you in closer. towards your left leg. Deep inhale into the sides of your pelvis, let it unfurl, traveling alongside your arm. Following your own breath as you're unfurling closer to your leg. Finding a little bit of resistance as your arm opens. One more deep inhale. Deeply felt movement of your arm unfurling towards the back. And let yourself draw closer towards your left leg. And find length in your spine and release your hands. Rolling all the way down onto your back. Keeping your knees bent. Your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Letting your left knee drop to your left side. Maybe helping with your left hand. Your right knee follows. Bringing your right arm up above your head. Finding a moment of stillness here. Or if you feel, you can begin to pull your right knee away. Finding more length, lifting your glutes. Finding length through your right side of the body. And as you exhale, you soften back. As you inhale, your right knee pulls away. And exhale to soften. Bring your knees back to center. Keeping your feet the same, let your right knee drop towards the right side. Then left knee follows. Left arm up above your head. Right hand can rest gently onto your right knee. Finding stillness here or moving with your breath as you inhale, let your left knee pull away. Opening, rainbowing the left side of your body. Exhale to soften. At the inhale, pull your left knee away from your body one more time. And exhale to soften. Bring your knees back to center. Moving into your rest, or if your body is craving any movement like happy baby, hug your knees into your chest, find anything that you feel drawn to. Spending a few breaths here. Maybe shaking your hands and legs out, releasing any energies. And then begin to let your legs slide out. Let your feet open, your palms facing up towards the sky. Allow your bones to feel heavy. Soften the skin around your eyes. Allow your bones to feel heavy. Adjusting your body so that all parts of you are equally satisfied. Soften the skin around your face. Softening the eyes back into your skull. Journey deeper within, journeying with your breath. Let your breath move into your fingers and your toes, finding a gentle wiggle. Moving your arms out to the side or above your head for a big stretch. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And let your body roll onto your right side. Keeping your eyes closed. When you feel ready, begin your journey back to your seat. Taking a moment here. Taking a moment here to ground into your sitting bones. Noticing and feeling into your body. And keeping a part of yourself deep within you, deep in this place, even as you continue your day. Trying to stay with that connection, trying to stay with your breath. Placing your hands onto the earth in front of you. Letting yourself feel the energy through the palms of your hands. And taking a deep inhale here. And a soft, slow exhale. Another deep inhale. And a full exhale, washing out any energies that you don't need. And one more deeply felt breath in. As you exhale, gently begin to let your eyelids caress the front of your eyes, opening, returning to the outside world. Thank you for your presence, for your time.